How you doing, YouTube? Silver Joker here. Off to get some constitutional silver today. I'm going to Phil's store. That's Franklin Street Coin. You guys been there with me before. He really does have the best price in Cincinnati for constitutional silver. So you guys were with me last week when I went to ABC Coin. And I'll tell you something, man. A lot of you guys did not like the coins that Mike sold me. You guys, I mean, the comments I got, man, you guys were really upset about the way the condition of those coins. And I guess I got to agree. My whole thing is, it's silver. Would I have liked to got better coins in better condition? Absolutely. Of course I would have. But, he gave me those coins. I didn't really look at them that close before he put them in the tube. And I don't think he did that maliciously. I just think that I asked for maple leaves and he tried to accommodate me. And that's the ones that he had. Because originally, I mean, you guys listened to the video. You heard him say he didn't think he had any. So I think he went and he dug those out and he gave them to him. At least I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. But a lot of the comments I got were like, man, I can't believe he did that. And I should take those coins back and all that. And I agree with you. But like I said, my whole thing is I want to build a relationship. I want to build a rapport with the coin store owners. You know what I mean? That's the whole goal in this whole thing of going to these different coin stores is just finding out who has what and the kind of connections I can build and make. So that starts with giving people the benefit of the doubt. Now, trust has to be built, but trust is built off of that foundation of giving people the benefit of the doubt. Until he shows me otherwise, I'm just going to believe that he tried to accommodate me by giving me those coins, and I bought them. And I'm not completely bothered by it, but it does kind of, once I read some of the comments and I saw the video, it bothers me just a little bit, but not enough to where it's going to make any difference in the way that I approach building a rapport with Mike down there at ABC Coin. So anyway, so that's done with. I will be going back, and I guarantee you, if I ask for maple leaves again, he won't give me coins in that condition again. He doesn't know if he'll ever see me again, so that's the way things go. All right, so we're heading to Phil. He has the best prices, you guys know, for constitutional silver that I go to, because every place I've gone to, they've always wanted a little more for constitutional silver than what Phil charges me. So I'm going there to buy it. Not sure exactly how much constitutional silver I'm going to buy. I didn't make a list out because it's going to be all constitutional silver today. I'm not really going to buy anything else unless something spectacular happens or he pulls out some deal that I just can't refuse. It's going to be all constitutional silver today. I'm thinking maybe around $500 worth, not $500 face. So we're talking around 50, maybe 60 ounces. I mean, $50, $60 face, something like that. And we'll see. We'll see what we can come up with. And so that's how that will go. And I'm going to ask him about these, because in a few days, we're going to be into that Great American Coin Hunt. I'm kind of excited about that. Looking forward to it, as I'm sure many of you are. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll see if he's going to participate in that. And if he is, we're going to find out what some of the things that he's got planned. So hopefully he's got some things planned for that, and some things that maybe we can take advantage of. So anyway, I headed to Phil, and you guys know he has no problem me filming in there. So the next time we talk, we'll be looking through some constitutional silver. So if you're interested, let's go. All right, here we are, Franklin Street Coin. You guys know how this goes. Been in here before. We love this place. And gotta buy some constitutional silver, but let's see, I want to take a look at this case. Okay, now look at this. Look at this one right here. Look at that right there. That is beautiful, isn't that? Isn't that a nice collection there? You got some proofs in there. That is nice right there. Now that is absolutely something that I really like. And see, he has these collections like down here. If you guys look at that, see these collections. He has stuff like this all over the place. everywhere. That's a whole collection right there of Walking Liberty halves, whole book of them. And right next to him, he's got the nickels and then the dimes. I mean, he has these kind of collections everywhere. If you guys are into like these types of collections, man, look at that. All right, YouTube, here we are back again in Phil's store. We're going to be buying some constitutional silver. He's brought out his little stash here, so we'll be going through this. Looks like it's mostly quarters and halves. We'll see if he's got some Morgans back there somewhere. We'll see if we can't find some of those. But there's some of the conditions. You know, Phil, he usually has pretty decent coins and silver and stuff. So we're looking through this. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay some of this stuff out.
Village. Meet friends for coffee. Stop by the
Look
pub
at these
for a
right
root
here.
beer, or treat the grandkids at the street's ice cream parlor. Engage in daily activities
Look at the
that comfort
condition
the
of that
mind
right
and
there,
the
that
soul.
Standing Liberty.
Choose to live in the comfort
I
of
don't know,
a
I
patio
think that's
home
probably
on a
been
serene street,
blast
a
white.
luxury
I'll
apartment,
just give you guys an
or
example of what that
elegantly
is,
appointed assisted living
so I can
suite.
get it
Require more
camera
specialized
to
care? It's minutes
focus
away.
in. But anyway, we'll look at it some more when we get back to the house. But you can see, you don't see that thing cartwheel at all, so that gives you an idea of it's been blast whited. But we got a few of them like that in here, but we'll take these with us anyway. They're silver. But when we get back to the house, I'll show you guys, I'll give you guys an idea of what blast white is and what's been cleaned and what's got the original patina on there. So get back to the house, I'll go and show you guys a little more detail on what I'm talking about. All right, he just brought out some silver dollars here. I'll be looking through these and see about taking some of these with me. You know, guys know that the price on these are a little bit different. I get this for $11 face, these the Constitution, so I get it $11 face there, but these are a little different. I really can't remember how much he charged me for these, but we'll figure it out before we leave. So let me get some of these out and I'll be back. All right, YouTube, there we go. That's what we're getting. And I get $20 face in the silver halves here. We're going to get 16 of the silver dollars back here. I think that'll do it for our budget today. We'll go ahead and get a tally on this, and if Phil's got a few minutes, I'm going to pick his brain about a few things about this Great American Coin Hunt that's coming up, and we'll see if he's got some ideas on that, if he can do anything with it. And so if you're interested to see what he's got to say, if I can get him to talk to me for a minute, stick around. All right, YouTube, there it is. I got $20 face in the halves. I got 20 on the dollars here. I got some Morgans and some peace dollars in there, and I got 10 ounces of just the generics of 3/9 silver there, and the total on this wholesale here is going to be $560 fiat. So we're going to trade this. I'm going to trade this fiat money here, this money that's not going to be worth too much in the future. We're going to trade this for this, and to me that's always a good bargain because I get to take this home, put it in my safe, keep it safe, and not have to worry about it walking out without me knowing about it. So anyway, so we're going to go ahead and take care of this deal, and then I will see you guys back at the house. All right, back at the house. So another trip down to Phil's store. Really wanted to talk to him, have a little conversation with him about some things, but he got so crowded there right at the end. He really didn't have time, and I didn't really want to press him too much. He was busy. So anyway, so this is what I picked up. I know in the video I said that I paid $560. That's wrong. I meant $660. This total came to $660. So that's $20 in half dollars here. Most of them are the Kennedy half dollars with a couple or maybe three of the Walking Liberties. $20 in silver dollars, 16 peace dollars, and 4 Morgans, and then I got 10 ounces of just your generic 3/9 silver. So let's get a little bit out of it. I don't want this video to go too long. We'll get this little bit of this stuff out there so you can look at it. Oh yeah, and I wanted to show you guys this right here. These are not, that's not the original color on these things. And if you look at it, and I'll show you, I can show you right now why I know that. Well, a couple things. One thing, you're not going to find too many Walking Liberties in this condition. They just don't really come in this condition too often. But anyway, so that's one giveaway, or one red flag. And another one is you can tell by the lighting how it moves. There's no cartwheeling going on there. I showed you guys kind of the cartwheel on the last one. You go to my video if you want to see that. The light kind of moves around it like a cartwheel, and you see that's just a flat, shiny surface. So these are blast white. Somebody clean these. I mean, they look good, but people prefer them, and I'm one of those people. Just prefer them just the way they are. I mean, if you want to clean just your other coins, like your 3 9s or something like that, if you want to clean them, no problem. But constitutional silver, 90% silver, just leave it as is. I mean, it's not going to increase. You're not going to increase the value one bit by cleaning it. Okay, so I got 20 of these silver dollars here, and like I said, most of them are these Kennedy halves, which I really like. So I got 20 of these, so that's them. And then I got 20 of the silver dollars, and that's 4 Morgans and 16 peace dollars. Peace dollars in pretty decent shape. You guys know what peace dollars are? Okay, so that's that. And then the Morgan. And this Morgan is really neat. I like this one. Really good condition. Got some toning going on there. Very nice. So that's them. So that's 20 of those. And then I got, because I had a budget and I wanted to kind of stick to my budget. So what I did is I got to round everything off. I got 10 ounces of just your generic silver. These are those Elemetal, just your basic generic silver rounds. Elemetal there. Very nice. Not a whole lot of detail in that. It's just your basic, just your run-of-the-mill generic silver. This is absolutely for investment purposes only. There's no premium whatsoever on this round right here, and bullion sellers sell them for rock bottom prices, and this is just one of those. And that's it. So that's what I got. So let me get all this out there, and we'll say a few things, and we'll bring this video to a close. You know, I get long-winded, and I will try to avoid that today because there's a lot in this video that I want to post, so I don't want to spend too much time flapping my gums. So if you just give me a minute, I'll be right back. All right, YouTube, there you have it. Another successful trip down to Franklin Street Coin. Super nice guy down there. I think out of all the coin stores that I've gone to so far with you guys, Phil is probably the most knowledgeable guy when it comes to numismatics and kind of the way the bullion market works a little bit. So I really do want to talk to him. So I'm going to call and schedule an appointment with him so I can go out there and just talk to him. Maybe something close to his closing time or something like that. He'll grant me a little audience, and I'll go down there and we can pick his brain about some stuff, because he really has some knowledge that I think will benefit all of us. So I'm going to attempt to do that. But also I've come across some more coin stores that are not in the immediate area. I may have to drive out to them, but I'm going to do that. So in the upcoming weeks, I'm going to be taking some trips out there. Now these coin stores, one of them is in the next state over, and another one is in my state, but it's a little bit further north. So I'll be going to that. And keep in mind that I'm definitely going to be going to the Coin Expo in Columbus this year as well, and I'm going to take you guys with me for that. So I'm going to start saving up for that. You guys, I mean, if you're in this area, I mean, that's what it's called. It's called the Coin Expo or something like that. I mean, you can look it up. But it's in Columbus at the convention center, same place I think they have the Ohio State Fair, and it's a big coin show, and they're set up like booths and all that kind of stuff. And you go there, and I mean, they have everything: bullion, the fine silver, the high premium stuff, the slabbed coins. They have everything, bars, anything you can imagine. They got it there. All the little collecting merchandise that you need, the books, the tubes, the slabs, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, it'll be a fun trip. I'm looking forward to that. So I've been saving my money for that. I'm going to make it up there this year, absolutely. And you guys are going to come with me, and we're going to see what we can get. And if you're in this area, come on up. Come up yourself and maybe we'll run into each other. We'll see. So anyway, that's really about it. The video is already going to be a long video. I'm going to have to edit the mess out of it, but we'll try to get it about 17 minutes, which is about my average. And so again, guys, keep the comments coming. You guys did not like that trip to, a lot of you guys didn't like that trip to, you didn't mind the trip. It was just the coins that Mike sold me. You guys didn't like that, and I guess I tend to agree with you. But we'll give him another chance. We'll go back out there. Super nice guy. I really like him, and I am absolutely going to go back out there. And I just think in the future we're going to build a pretty decent relationship. I like the guy. He's very welcoming. I went in there and he treated me like I've been coming there forever. Real nice guy. So I think we're gonna have a pretty nice relationship with that coin store. So we'll see. Anyway, I appreciate you guys stopping by. We got the great coin hunt coming up. I wanted to talk to Phil about that, but like I said, he was too busy. But we'll talk to him next week when we go by there, or when we go by there. I don't know if it'll be next week, but it'll be soon. And you guys know, like I said before, I'm going to cut back a little bit on my spending because I'm getting to the end of the money that I had set aside for silver. So we're going to go back to my more modest budget. But we're going to continue to stack silver, going to continue to buy constitutional silver and the like. And we're going to continue to be going to these different coin stores, and maybe we'll get a few shows in there. And maybe when I buy something from either off of Craigslist or maybe Let Go, take you guys with me on some of those. I don't buy a whole lot like that, but I have bought some, and it's always been pretty profitable and successful. So anyway, we'll do that. But, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate you guys subscribing and give me those thumbs up. And, we're just going to try to keep this thing going. We're going to try to learn from each other and, make this entertaining. I mean, we're going to stack silver anyway. We might as well have fun doing it, right? Anyway, I want you guys to keep stacking. Peace.